Hey guys, welcome back to Dork Forge, and today we're going to be covering the Shifter with the next installment of our Racer's Quick Guide series for Eberron, Rising from the Last War. Now the Shifter is one of the races that underwent more substantial changes in some ways, but in some ways also remained the same. So, let's get into it. Now, the biggest change really is right off the bat, and that's with stats. Now before, the shifters used to be a +1 dex, and then their +2 was entirely sub-race dependent. Now we've actually changed to entirely sub-race based stats. So your Beasthide is more of your bear, boar, shifter. It's meaty, it's tough, so they're going to get a +2 con, +1 strength. The Longtooth shifter is going to get a +2 strength, +1 dex. And like a bugbear, I find that stat alignment a little bit awkward to actually choose characters on, but you know, if you want that kind of thing for maybe like a strength-based medium armor wearer, like a barbarian, then you know it can be pretty tempting. Swift Stride is a +2 dex, +1 charisma, so that's going to be great for your swashbuckling rogues. And Wild Hunt is +2 wisdom, +1 dex, which is going to be great for druids. Now, abilities wise, they're going to keep their dark vision, but they are losing an ability. Keen Senses is gone. All of their abilities besides dark vision now are kind of directly tied to their shifting. I find that a little unfortunate. I would have preferred if they had, like, even if it is just Keen Senses, some kind of ability all the time to represent that they're not human, they're not anything else. They are animalistic. I mean, from the picture, they permanently have that animalistic look, I'm guessing. There's 2 pictures in the book, and they all have like permanent features like that. So some kind of permanent benefits would have been nice. Otherwise, the shifting itself, like the primary benefits, remain the same. Bonus action, you gain the benefits for a minute, though the temporary hit points you gain don't have a limit. So if you shift, the combat ends, your minute's up, you change back, you're going to retain that temp HP. But we do see some changes in the sub-races. Beasthide, we're not going to get any changes there, nor in Longtooth. But Swift Stride used to get a +5 flat movement bonus. That was all the time. Now it's only within shifting, but it has been upped to a 10-foot. And we are also going to have that, you know, if somebody ends their turn within 5 feet of you, then you get to move as a reaction without provoking any opportunity attacks. And since you have that increased movement, you can really like get far away from them if you're playing more of a ranged character. Wild Hunt, they've got rid of Mark the Scent, but they've also replaced it with kind of a less thematic in some ways ability that's a lot more mechanically powerful. So instead now, as always, you're going to get the skills with the sub-races too. So now you're actually going to be able to deny enemies advantage as long as they're within 30 feet of you. So if they're within 30 feet and you're up on your feet, you're not incapacitated, no one can have advantage with you, no matter what their source of advantage they are. It doesn't matter if you're hit with fairy fire, it doesn't matter if you're using the optional flanking rules and you're flanked, they're not getting advantage on you, and that can be very powerful. In some ways, since you're getting the temp HP anyway, this can be, depending on your campaign, a great option for a tank that isn't just focusing on ramping up your AC and temp HP. Now obviously, you know, Beasthide is a lot more direct about that. You get the extra d6 and a +1. Wild Hunt gives you denial of advantage. People are going to hit you less, they're going to probably crit on you less. So it's just an alternate take on tanking as a shifter. Overall, I'm a little sad to see the out of shifting abilities go by the wayside. I would have liked to see them retained, but it's what we have now, and I still think the shifter is an appealing race. I could definitely see it appearing in some builds in the future. So, what do you think? Leave your thoughts on changes down below in the comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.